Good morning. Morning of day 30. It's a damp one today. It rained in the night. We had a bit of a thunderstorm. Luckily it held off while I packed my tent down, and it sort of feels okay at the moment, but the forecasters say that there's possibilities of showers through the morning. So I've got my raincoat on and I've got my brolly ready to go. Looking at the guide last night, there's some good news. About 9 miles in today, we cross a road and it's near a hostel. I think it's called Laurel Hostel. It's only 0.2 down the road. They do pizza, hopefully. I've heard that before. But sodas, be able to resupply some of my snacks. I've been burning through my snacks, so I could do with getting some extras, and I'll be able to drop off all my garbage as well. So that's the plan. Unfortunately, between here and there is another largish climb, but it's a cool morning, so it shouldn't be too bad. Right, I'll get back to you later. You know, it's funny, before I came out I thought I'd hate wet days like this, but after experiencing some really hot days in the last few weeks, I think I'll take this. It's much nicer. Nice and cool and fresh. It's better when it's not actually raining like it is now, but yeah, this is very pleasant hiking. This is interesting. It's a memorial to a guy who hiked in 1968 and then 20 years later had his ashes spread on this spot. Seems a odd place. It's pretty nondescript, to be honest. It's halfway up Big Butt, but clearly the AT experience stayed with him and he asked for his ashes to be scattered here. Another bypass, but we're not going to take that. We'll carry on along the main trail. Apparently this used to be Big Butte, but over time the E at the end has been dropped, and so now it's just Big Butt, which of course is a source of endless humour for all the hikers. We've made it to the Shelton gravesite, so I'm going to take the side trail as it's time for another episode of Story Time with Flags. Apparently back in the Civil War there was a cabin up here, and there were a number of Union soldiers holed up here, including the Shelton brothers. It's not clear if they were absent without leave or deserters. They were visiting family down here, which just goes to show how cruel civil wars are, where you've got guys fighting for the north with family in the south, and I'm sure there was instances where it was vice versa. But the local Confederate garrison found out that there were Union soldiers holed up here and ambushed the place at night. The Union soldiers tried to fight their way out, but most of them were shot and killed. This is, I believe this is actually just a memorial, and the real grave sites are down there somewhere. The sun has just come out. Still drizzling a little bit, but that's nice. Just had a quick stop at Flint Mountain Shelter. Took off all my rain gear. I was sweating so much, Feels much better now. Sun's out and it looks like certainly most of the rain's gone. I think there's a small chance of showers for the next few hours, but it's not going to be anything heavy. And the hostel I want to go to is 3 miles away, which is perfect. So I'm just going to head down to one road gap and then across some fields, I think it is, and then we're at a second road. I'll show you when we get there. Made it down to Devil's Fork Gap, which is the first road crossing of the day. And it's just about midday, so it's done about 8.5, 9 miles. Oh, BF's still here. I thought he was a long way ahead of me. This is a different design of style. And we go that away. This one's got an added step. Made it down to the second road. And as advertised, Laurel Hostel, pizza, snacks, cold drinks, 100 yards. Perfect. So the AT goes over there. In fact, you can see the little bridge. But we are going this way. And I know the rest of the guys are here because I can hear them. Here we go. Oh. I smell food.
Thanks, welcome.
Hi guys. Here's the guys leaving the hostel, all full of pizza and soda and honey buns. Oh, I'm rested, but now I'm full. Just arriving at Hogback Ridge Shelter. I think most of the gang are here. Hoping to do a long day tomorrow to then make it a short hop into Uncle Johnny's. So there's been some people setting up tents up by the shelter, but I've come down to a slightly lower bit and there's some nice sights down here. So I'll wrap up day 30. It's been a pretty good day actually. I know it started wet and I've just set my tent up and it's drying out in the sun. It always gets a little bit damp inside, but it's nice and sunny right now. Just been down to the water source. Wow, 0.3 of a mile to the water from the shelter. I think that's the longest we've had to do yet. Talk about getting the extra miles in. Had a fantastic hot lunch, so I might just snack for dinner tonight, although I have got food to eat, so I don't know. It's fairly early. I probably will cook a proper meal, but I did get the extra snacks I wanted from the hostel as well. Right, that's it for day 30. I'll see you tomorrow.